Welcome. In this video, we're going to go over how to play and do a solo play of Set a Watch Swords of the Coin. So down at the table, Set a Watch Swords of the Coin is a cooperative game for 1 to 4 players. No matter the player count, you will need to use 4 characters in the game. And in this set, game of 6, I am going to choose not to use the Artificer or the Heretic. So we have the Witch. Just taking a look at this. Up top, it's going to let you know what type of die you'll be using. So this is D4s, which I have set out here. Special ability, choose an adventurer, refresh one of their ability cards, then either add the top card of the creature deck to the horde or draw an additional creature from the creature deck and add it to the line during this watch phase. And this lets you know it's a ranged character, which also comes with a familiar. So we can choose to have the cat. Can attack revealed creatures in the first position. When the cat attacks, you may peek at the top card of the creature deck. And this does 5 damage on this side, 3 on the other. The crow can attack creatures in the first and second position. When it attacks, you may peek at the top 2 cards of the creature deck. I'm going to keep it on the cat. And all the characters has 5 cards or abilities you're going to have. We're going to shuffle those up. Then we're going to get 3. The first 2 are going to be ready for use. The other one's going to be exhausted. So we have a transform ability. Flip over and refresh your familiar, then defeat a revealed creature whose base health is less than X die value plus your familiar's ability. Then you've got Omen. Pick the top X value cards from the creature deck. Swap one of them with an unrevealed creature in the line. Then Blood Ritual comes in exhausted. Defeat the creature in X die value position. Then we have Hex and Premonition off to the side. For the monk, he starts out with D6s. Meditate ability in camp, upgrade a single die twice or 2 of your dice once. So you can take a D6 and get it eventually up to a D10, and that lets us know it's a melee piece. So with his cards, give them a shuffle. And we'll be starting with a Flying Kick. Choose a revealed creature in a line. Deal to that creature damage equal to the number of your spent dice. Cancel a just triggered creature power. Then set an unspent dice value to the base health of that creature. Then Blind Fighter, coming in exhausted. Peek at 2 creatures in the line. Then recover one of your spent dice and set it to its maximum value. Then we have the Bounty Hunter. Using D8s, he's got a trophy limit of 3, so whenever it defeats or helps defeat a creature, it'll go in its trophy and some of its abilities will play off that. So collect a bounty, discard up to 3 of your trophies to the graveyard, then collect coins equal to the total damage of the just discarded trophies. It's got ranged. And for abilities, we're going to get expertise, so this is passive. When resolving a direct attack, double the value of your dice against any creature type in your trophy collection, then discard that trophy. Then trophy swap, choose one of your trophies and swap it with a creature in the line, negating its reveal power, then gain a coin. And defeat a revealed creature in the line whose type matches one of your trophy's types. And lastly, the Barbarian. Primal Might, choose one of your exhausted ability cards and resolve an equip action with it. Then refresh the just equipped ability in melee. And the Barbarian's got an ability. It can't use dice to activate its ability. It has to exhaust to use them. So basically we can use ability by assigning a dice to it. Or you can just exhaust it to use the ability also. So we'll go ahead and shuffle these up. Voracious exhausts this ability to defeat all revealed force creatures and humans in the line. Bloodied exhausts this ability to increase one of your dice to its maximum value for each of your exhausted abilities, including this one. Then we're going to get Leap exhausted. Exhausts this ability to defeat a creature in the line, then gain +1 range until the end of the round. So that's got our heroes set up. So over on the board, we've got spaces that has a gold coin on it. Each of those gets a coin whenever we use the abilities at those areas. We'll get that. So here, the die with 4 up, we can check a map. So we can look at the top of the map deck and unused and pick the one we want. Equipping, we can change our ability cards there. Healing, take an exhausted card and ready it. Firewood, increase our fire by 2. And scouting ahead, we get to look at the top 2 cards of the creature deck and decide to put them on the bottom or keep them where they're at. So this will start at the 7 mark. We have our final destination here. We've just got 2 of them. So real quick, just to set that up, we're going to get one and put that there. So this game does go 9 rounds. We've got that there. We want these cards all set off to the side. Then we're going to take all the ones without those symbols, give them a quick shuffle, and put 8 of them on top of our stack. So that's going to have all of our locations where we need to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we'll shuffle all these together. And with these all shuffled together, they go in our unused location stack. Then for setting up the merchant, we just take all of our item cards and put 3 of them in there. 1, 2, 3. So we have a fiery pendant ready, a dragon tooth spear, and some firewood. And dice have not been cooperating with me lately, so I'm going to go for an easy game. So we've got all our summon cards here. We're just going to be using 1 summon. Remove the rest from the game. Then we're going to take our unhallowed cards with the symbol or label down here at the bottom. Give it a shuffle. Then place 1 in the hoard in the box. Then we're going to take 7 more to form the unhallowed deck. So 1 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Remove these from the game, keep the 7, and they'll go face up. So you can see we've got a Revenant on top. So on these cards, it's got how much damage they're going to do to us. So for each number there, if they're surviving at the end of a battle or a lineup, that's how many cards we need to exhaust from the characters in that. That's health, how much damage we need to do to defeat, and of course, special abilities. So we'll just set those up here. We need at least 2 acolytes, so I'll just shuffle and get 2 random ones. Then take the rest of the creatures, and we need 28 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moving the rest of the game. Then we'll shuffle those in there. And depending on how many summon cards we're using, we'll divide this. So if we were using 2, we'd try to make 2 even stacks. Shuffle and summon in each one, and then place them on top. But since they're all going in the same spots, we'll shuffle like so. And we now have our creature deck set up. So we have everything set up for the game. Like I said, the game does go on for 9 rounds. So each round, we're going to roll our dice for all of our characters. Then we have the camp phase. We pick who rests in the camp, and they're going to have options of chopping wood, placing a die here to raise the fire up some, scouting ahead, going down here so we can look at creatures coming up, check the map to look at the top 2 of these and choose what's coming up, heal if we have a die with an exactly a 6, equip over here to swap out some of our cards, cast rune spells with doubles and triples, so that's going to allow us to do some nice things on here. Those things would be sealing, search a graveyard for an unhallowed card, and move it to the bottom of the unhallowed deck. Vanquish, take the top card of the horde and remove it from the game from over there. And bolster, each adventurer on watch may choose to reroll any number of their dice. Let's see, adventure camp ability, so we all have our different abilities on our cards to do. Then we go to the merchant phase. Whoever went to camp can purchase items by spending the money they got. Once they purchase something, they can give it to anyone in the party, including themselves. Then refresh the market. So if we have any empty spots, we'll put one new card in that spot. And if we didn't buy anything, we're going to take a card and put it on top of one of those. Then we add coins to the camp. So any spot that has a gold coin symbol but does not have a die that we used, we'll get another gold coin put on it. Then we'll go to the watch phase, revealing creatures based on the campfire reveal level, and that's going to be on a location card, spender dice to attack and activate abilities, and we can exhaust a card to raise the fire. Ending the watch, add any creatures that were not defeated to the horde one by one, triggering any relevant powers. Adventures on watch, exhaust cards equal to the creature's damage. So that's that number in the upper left. Then we reveal the next location. So we are ready to get started here. So our first location, normally that would reduce our fire by 2, but you do not do that on the first card. This lets us know how many monsters are coming out. 9 is not good. Got a sunken civilization. If no creatures enter the horde during this watch phase, adventurers as a group may draw 1 item at the end of the watch phase. But 9 creatures, that's going to be tough. So we roll all of our dice. So we've got a 1, 2, 4. 2, 3, 4. Barbarian, a 1, 5, and a 10. And our hunter, so 1, 4, and an 8. So now we have to choose someone to take care of the camp. And we're going to choose our monk because these dice rolls are terrible. We are going to spend one of them to use his meditate ability. So upgrade a single die twice or 2 of your dice once. We're going to upgrade these to D8s. They're going to keep the same number. We're going to have a 2 and a 4. Then we're going to put the 4 up here to check the map, get us a gold coin. We get to look at that card and this one and decide which one we want. One with -4 to the fire, but only 6 monsters, 0 and 9. May exhaust a card to destroy a revealed creature in the line. Each time a reveal power resolves -2. This location's entered play. The adventurers as a group discard 3 coins from the camp board. Man, I don't like either one of these. 9. Can't take 2 9s in a row. Fire's just not going to be looking good next round. And this will go on the bottom of the unused location stack. And when they do go to camp, they do refresh one of their cards. Let me see here. Choose a revealed creature in the line. Deal damage to that creature equal to the total of your unspent dice. Or each of your direct attacks deals an amount of extra damage equal to the attacked creature's damage. Both of those are kind of nice. I think we're going to equip. We'll get rid of the perfect defense. And we'll do internal strife. We don't have enough money to purchase anything, so we're going to draw a card, Divine Bracers. Each time a first position power is triggered, reroll one of your spent dice and add it to your pool of unspent dice. That thing's awesome but expensive. We'll go ahead and cover that up. Then we'll add coins on top of these since there's no dice there. And since he went to camp, each of our characters needs to go to camp twice. So that's one of his 2 visits. Now we're going to make our lineup of 9 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the fire at that position means we get to look at 2 of them. So the Bone Knight, damage of 1, health of 10. When it's defeated, if there's a revealed Unhallowed or Acolyte in the line, add Bone Knight to the end of the line instead of the graveyard. And the Crawling Ooze, ongoing. Crawling Ooze is immune to direct attacks. May discard 1 item from an adventurer on watch to defeat the Crawling Ooze. All right, nasty. Well, we're going to go ahead and have our Barbarian use the 10 to take this guy out. And you've got a Goblin Scout. Reveal a creature in the line after he's defeated. All right, I'm going to use that. So peek at the top. 2 cards from the creature deck. Swap one of them with an unrevealed creature. No, unrevealed. I want to get rid of this guy. I don't have any way to do that. All right, we're going to use our Hunter. Spinning an 8. Take care of the goblins. When he's defeated, reveal a creature in the line. We'll go ahead and just see what's coming up here. Frostworm. If he gets to first position, -X, where X is equal to the number of exhausted abilities of adventures currently on watch. And here, oh yes. And since he defeated him, we're going to keep him as a trophy. Here we have a vampire. Still the highest available spent die and add it to your vampire's health. He's got a health of 12. All right, we're going to do a trophy swap. Choose one of your trophies and swap it with a creature in the line, negating its reveal power, and then gain a gold coin. Swap that out with the ooze. Gain a coin. Let's see. I'm going to put 2 damage here and use our cat. Finish off the Goblin Scouts, which will let us reveal another creature. On reveal, an adventurer with no exhausted abilities must immediately exhaust one. Oh, he's the only one that meets that criteria. Then we're going to transform with this die, flip over and refresh your familiar. Then defeat a revealed creature whose base health is less than X plus your familiar, so 6. His base health is 4. So we've taken out the vampire. And we're going to do 4 damage here, plus another 4 to take out the worm. And this is not going to end well. On reveal, search your graveyard for 1 summon card and shuffle it back into the creature deck. We don't have any. I'm going to use the Barbarian's ability. Exhausts this ability to defeat all revealed forest creatures and humans in the line. Forest creature and a human. Got her summon card. Choose one adventure to immediately stun one of their ability cards. And basically stunning is we have to use one of our unused dice to put on one of our activation cards, but it doesn't activate it. The Barbarian is immune to that, and all the cards are spent on the others, so nothing we can do with that. Then discard this card to the graveyard and replace it with the top card from the Unhallowed deck. So bring in the Revenant. 2 damage, 11 health. And we've got the Horde Drake. And I've only got 6 to use. The only way I can get that done is to go Bloodied. Exhaust this ability to increase one of your dice to its maximum for each of your exhausted abilities, including this one, which is going to be 3. So we can turn these into 12s. And the way I understand the rules, we can't go into watch at the start of a watch if we're all exhausted, but we can still continue attacking if we're in the middle of a fight. And this is what's going to happen. He doesn't have range, so if I beat this one up, he comes over, then we have to exhaust 2 abilities. I guess that still works. So we use 12 to defeat here. Place Revenant on top of the creature deck. So we have to face him every turn. He goes to first position, exhausts 2 abilities. Go with the Omen. And I guess a trophy swap. Then attack for 12 to take care of him. When defeated, we gain 2 coins. So we did make it all the way through. Let's see. If no creatures enter the horde during this watch phase, adventurers as a group may draw 1 item at the end of the watch phase. And I don't know if that means we pick one of these or just draw off the top. So I'll just draw off the top then. So we've got an acid vial. Discard it, choose a revealed creature in the first or second position. Deal 8 direct damage to that creature. And we'll give it to the monk. So then we're going to reveal our next location. -4 to the flame, and we're going to get 6 creatures. Demolish caravan. This location enters play. The adventurers as a group discard 3 coins from the camp board. So 1, 2, and 3. All right. Top of the round, rolling dice. That was a brutal first turn. So we've got a 1, 8, and a 5. One, 1, and a 3. All right, dice hate me. Let's see, a 3, 4, and a 12. Then a 4, 4, and a 5. We really needed a 6 in there somewhere. So couldn't participate in a battle if we wanted to. So we're definitely going to have our barbarian go over here. So that's going to let her refresh one of her cards. Going to use Primal Might. Choose one of our exhausted ability cards and resolve an equip action with it. Then refresh the just equipped ability. And I think we'll bring in Stone's Throw. So for each melee adventurer on watch, including the barbarian, you may resolve a single die direct attack with +1 range. And we'll get rid of Ferocious with that. Oh yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. We will check the map. -2 or -3, 7 and 7. Into the watch phase, each adventurer gains a coin for each of their unspent dice. Doubtful. Each time a first position creature power triggers, the adventurers as a group discard a coin. We'll just go with that one because of the potential fire. And put that there to get 2 coins, which will increase us up to 5. We now have 2, 4, 6, 7 money. We'll spend 5 to get some firewood. We'll go ahead and give it to the monk and discard it for +5 fire. It can be discarded on camp or on watch. So we'll go up to 10. Then we will replace that with a garlic necklace. Discard, defeat a vampire in the line. Then we're going to add coins to the equip, heal, and scout ahead. Then we get 6 monsters. We already know what the top one is, the Revenant. 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. I'm going to use the Bounty Hunter for 8 and the Witch for 3. That does 11. So when defeated, place it on top of the creature deck, but I'm assuming he still has the ability to take that creature away, put it in his trophy. I could be wrong on that, but if I am wrong on that, I'm not going to win this scenario anyway. All right. Giant Bat, first position. Swap Giant Bat with the top vampire in the graveyard, if any. And I think we had a vampire. And reveal, steal the highest available spent die and add it to, so the highest, oh, good grief. We chopped some firewood. He's got 16 health. All right, acid vial on the vampire to deal 8 damage to it. Then 8 more damage. Got a zombie horde. His health is increased by the creature's base health on top of the graveyard, so he becomes an 11. Oh, we do have 2 creatures revealed. Enchanted Golem ongoing. His health is increased by the total items equipped by adventures on watch, which is 0. All right, we're going to use the bird for 3 damage. Then flying kick. Choose a revealed creature in the line. Deal to that creature damage equal to the total of your spent dice. So we're doing 12 damage, which is going to be enough to take him out. Another enchanted golem. Let's see. 5, 6, 7. All right, passive. Each of your direct attacks deals an amount of extra damage equal to the attack creature's damage. So that's 7 damage going on here. 8 damage. Reveal an adventure with no exhausted abilities must immediately exhaust one. We definitely don't have that going on. We are going to flip over and refresh our familiar. Then defeat a revealed creature whose base health is less than X, which is the value of this, plus our familiar's attack, so we can defeat something with 6 or less. Then we can spend 5 and 5 to take care of the enchanted golem. So we made it through that. Hopefully I played that correctly. So into the watch. Reveal the next one. Fire goes down by 2. Each time a first position creature power triggers, the adventures as a group discard a coin. And that's right. This time we had the barbarian go. And we're -2. Rerolling her dice. One, 3, 7. That is terrible. 3, 4, and a 6. The witch gets a 1, 1, and a 3. And there we've got an 8, 8, and a 6. We are going to let the witch go over here. And we're going to heal the blood ritual. We're going to make some fire. Then we have doubles here. So we're going to spend 1 to remove this card from the game. Then we're going to let everyone re-roll any dice they want to. Re-roll that there. And we're going to re-roll all of these and keep those. 4, 7, and 11. All right, not buying, so we're going to cover something up. Holy Water. Discard, defeat an undead creature in first position. Probably should have bought the garlic necklace, but we'll do that next turn. Add some coins. Then 7 monsters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the fire is allowing us to look at 2. First position, that triggers something. Each time a first position creature power triggers, the adventures as a group discard a coin. And X, where X is equal to the number of exhausted abilities of adventures currently on watch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So down to 6. Which means that's not going to reveal anymore. All right, we're going to spin an 8. Take care of the Frostworm. Revealing a Clockwork Soldier. When direct attacking this creature, adventurers must decrease the value of their unspent dice by 1, if able, before damaging this creature. Oh, yes. And the dragon can be one of our trophies. All right. We're going to spend 8 on this, turning that down to a 5 to defeat the soldier. Scoundrel, first position. Discard all the coins from the camp action space with the most coins. That's going to be these 3. We have to discard a coin. We get a 6 plus 1. Take care of him with the monk. Scarecrow. Each adventurer resolving a direct attack against Scarecrow must use their highest available die. Fair enough. Then the Bone Knight. Defeated, if there is a revealed unhallowed or acolyte in the line, add Bone Knight to the end of the line. All right, we're going to spend a 4 and a 4 plus 1. So that's going to be 9 to take him out. Goblin Scouts, when defeated, reveal a creature. So that's just 7. Use a Barbarian for that. And the Forest Giant. His health is increased by the next creature's base health. Reveal the next creature in the line if necessary. There isn't one. So 11 takes him out. So end of the watch. Trading outpost, we lose 3 fire. 1, 2, 3. During the camp phase, adventurers may discard items to gain, as a group, a number of coins equal to the discarded item's cost. Roll our dice. 1, 3, and 5, not good. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 4, and 6, terrible. 1, 4, and 6. All right, we are going to go with the Barbarian. Going to heal. Going to use a 6 to heal our exploit card. Then we're going to chop some firewood. Then we're going to do our map ability. So -2 and 7 at the end of the watch phase. As a group, must exhaust 1 additional ability card for each creature entering the horde, or +1. Yep, that's the one we're going to choose. We'll put that on top. Spend a coin to give a garlic necklace to our witch. And bring out an everlasting blade. Then we're going to get 7 creatures after we put some coins on these other spots. Oh, we got a 3 and a 3. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we only reveal 1. It's a dragon. We have a dragon up here, so we're going to exploit Defeat a revealed creature in the line whose type matches one of your trophy's types. Oh, first position, exhausts 2 abilities. Oh, goodness. Bloodied. Oh, no, we're not doing bloodied. We'll do leap. And stone throw. Defeated, we're going to gain 2 coins. Health increased by the base health on the top of the graveyard. Not good. Well, I need to do 21 damage to this thing. Or wait a second. Defeat. We're going to swap that one for this one. So now it's just a 16. So I can do 6, 10, 16 damage. Should take out the zombie horde. All right, Coffin Rat Swarm. Health is increased by the number of unrevealed creatures in the line. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to use Transform to flip this over and do 3, 7 damage, or defeat a creature with health less than 7. And that's the base health. All right, we got another one coming out. He's just an 8 now. So spin those to do 5 damage. Oh, he's an 8. One, two, three, 4. We'll use these in the bird. Take him out. So search a graveyard for a summon card, shuffle it back into the creature deck. So that's not good. And first position, place the top unhallowed into the horde. And the most I can do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Not enough to defeat him. So 1, 2, 3 things need to be exhausted here. Actually, no. Can use that. Choose a revealed creature in the line. Deal to that creature damage equal to the total of your spent dice. So that's going to be more than enough to take care of him. Then that comes out. So we've got to damage 2 things. We'll lose Transform and Expertise. All right, flip this over. Her fire goes up by 1. Fire cannot be reduced. Roll all her dice. 10, 8, and 11. That was the second time for the barbarian going. 4, 5, and 8. 4, 4, and 4. Oops, that was a 4. And then a 2, 4, 6. And that was an 11. All right. I'm going to bring him over and heal his expertise. Spend a 6 to heal the transform. Spin the 2 for some fire and the 4 to check our map. Let's see, each vendor or watch may spin a die on their special camp action during the camp phase. Yep, that's the one we'll use. Then we're getting 6 monsters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take our discard pile and we're going to get 2 more. We get to reveal 2. When direct attacking this creature, must decrease value of all their unspent dice by 1 if able. And a giant bat. First position, swap it with the top vampire in the graveyard if any. We don't have a graveyard. Let's see. All right, Blood Ritual. We're going to defeat the creature in the 4th position, which unfortunately is still going to choose one adventure to immediately stun one of their ability cards, which will be here. Then discard this to the graveyard and replace it with the top card of the Unhallowed deck. So this will come in and then get defeated there. On the reveal, well, we're going to resolve that first, I believe, so the reveal doesn't happen. I think that's how priority works. Our bird is ready. We're going to do our damage here, which reduces those by 1. Immune to direct attacks. You may discard an item from that to defeat the crawling ooze. We'll do the flying kick. Choose a revealed creature in the line. Deal to that creature damage equal to the total of your spent dice. Clockwork Soldier. It's one that decreases our dice again. Go after the bat. That's going to do 5. Use the bird to finish him off. Use that to take care of the soldier. Reduces that to a 10 and a 9. Then that to kill the scout. And I think I forgot the purchase phase in there, so get some holy water and give it here. All right, so we're done with all that. I've made up for not purchasing anything. I also forgot to add more coins. So we're flipped over to the next one. Fire doesn't change. We're getting 5 monsters. Each adventure on watch may spend a die on their special camp action during the camp phase. So we're going to re-roll all our dice. 4, 5, 5. 11, 6, 6. 1, 2, 4. And a 1, 2, 2. All right, going to have the witch go to camp. Witch is going to heal. We're going to peek at creatures here, getting 4 money. So Enchanted Golem. Discard all the coins from a camp action space with the most coins. That's not terrible. Then we're going to banish the top card here. And look, oops. And look for an unhallowed card and put it on the bottom of the unhallowed deck. Then we can purchase. We'll spend all 3 for a fiery pendant. Each time a first position power triggers, we get +2 fire. And replace that with some firewood. Then drop some coins in those locations. We're going to spin that to upgrade this to an 8-sider and that to a 10-sider. Well, that to the 10-sider first. It's going to be a 4, and then that becomes a 2. And we're going to do the same thing here. We will swap that out. Now we're going to get 5 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get to reveal the front 2. Scoundrel, discard all coins from the camp action with the most coins. It's going to be the equip. And Scarecrow. Each adventure resolving a direct attack against Scarecrow must use their highest available die. Oh, he's got a range of 5. Taking out the Scarecrow. If that guy gets in first position, got to exhaust some stuff. We're going to spin that to defeat a revealed creature in the line whose type matches one of your trophies. We've got a dragon up here to take out that dragon. Brings it into Bone Knight. Defeat it if there's revealed Unhallowed or Acolyte in the line. Add him to the end. Oh, first position power triggered, so we would have gotten 2 fire off of that. We're going to spend 5, 6, 7, 8 on the Scoundrel. Brings up another worm. All right. So that's going to do 5 and 6 more. Defeats. First position. -X, where X is equal to the number of exhausted abilities on adventures currently on watch. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. But we're going to get 2 back, so we're just losing 1. And then hit for 11. All right, so we made it through. Next, -2 fire, so we're down to 7. Gated City. Adventurers may spend 2 direct attack dice of any value to defeat any revealed creature in the line. Nice. All right, 2, 4, and an 11. Not the greatest of dice. So the monk and our hunter has to be one of the 2 going there. We're taking care of the campsite. A 1, 3, and a 4. Here we've got a 2, 2, and a 5. And the hunter, 5, 5, and a 7. Well, crappy dice rolls means he's going. We are going to... Well, first he heals 1. We're going to chop some firewood. Then remove one of these. And let our people re-roll some dice. Just right here. 5 and a 7. Not enough money to buy, so the cat's eye opal goes on top of something. Play some coins. Get 8 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we get to look at the first 2. First position, swap a giant bat with the top vampire in the graveyard. Don't think we have any. but it triggered, so we get +2 fire. Now we have a vampire. Reveal still the highest available spent die and add it to the value of the vampires. So that's going to be this 5, so he becomes a 9. So starting our fight, Garlic Necklace, discard, defeat a vampire in the line. Search a graveyard for a summon card, shuffle it back into the creature deck. Found our summon card, and shuffle. We are going to shoot that one. Forest Giant. His health is increased by the next creature's base health. Reveal the next creature in the line if necessary. It is increased by the number of unrevealed creatures in the line. We're going to have our Crow. Put 3 damage here. Then 3 more damage to take out the Giant Bat. Another Rat Swarm. Blood Ritual. Defeat the creature in first position. Then we will place that there to transform this. We can take out a creature that has under 9 health. His health is increased by the creature's base health on top, which is 6 for the moment. I'm going to use the cat to do 5 here. So now he's down to a 13. So we'll do 5, 5, and 5 to take out the zombie horde, and then an 11 to take him out, and that does not trigger. All right, so we are going to the Adventurers Guild, -2, so down to 7 with the fire, getting 8 creatures. Adventurers may spend a number of coins equal to a creature's damage to defeat that creature. So we've got a 10, 5, and a 6. Our Witch, a 3, 4, and a 4. Our Barbarian, a 2, 7, and a 10. And our Hunter, 2, 8, and an 8. And he's the guy that has to go camping. Well, with the 2, he's going to chop some wood. One 8, we're going to get rid of this card. And then with this 8, we're going to re-roll the 2 and the 7. And a 4. We get 8 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Search your graveyard for a summon card. Shuffle it back into the creature deck. First position, place the top unhallowed into the horde. Which means our, well, first we'll go. Did we have the summon in here? No, we didn't. So first position, Sound of Doom is going into the horde. Then Goblin Scouts. We're just going to do a blood ritual, defeat the creature in third position. Poisonous Spider. Then 6 plus 1, take care of the Acolyte. Reveal, an adventurer with no exhausted abilities must immediately exhaust one. We'll go with the Omen, haven't been using that. All right, we're going to use a 10 to take care of the scouts to reveal a creature in the line. Increase by total of items equipped by adventurers on watch. That's 2 at the moment. Then we've got a zombie horde, increased by the creature's base, so he's a 14 at the moment. Take out the spider with the 5. So he's a 12. So he's a 10. So we'll spin that there for a flying kick, which is going to do 11 damage. But do I want to do that first to take care of the horde? Yeah, we'll put 11 damage. Plus the cat for 5 more to take care of the horde. Brings out another enchanted goblin. Now we can do the flying kick, so that's going to do 11 damage. Ooh. First position exhausts 2 abilities. All right, we're going to do 4 damage with our range on the Drake. Then we're going to exhaust this card, choose a revealed creature in the line, deal to that creature damage equal to the total of your spent dice. That's 11 more to take care of the dragon. Gain 2 coins. Then we'll attack there for 11. All right, now we're going to our final battle, which is not going to be good. So we're losing 2 fire, 10 monsters, plus what we have there. Each time an Unhallowed is added to the line, adventurers may search a graveyard for the top Unhallowed card and add that card instead of the top card of the Unhallowed deck. All right, we got a 6, 5, and 5. Two, 12, and 12. 3, 3, and a 9. And a 1, 3, and a 4. All right, so we're getting 10 cards. 1. Then we take our discard to get 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Add that below. So for this last battle, we need to defeat everything and at least have 1 unexhausted card in our character boards. So we get to look at the first 2, and we start with this. We've got to stun one of our characters. There we go. Then discard this card to the graveyard, replace it with the top card of the Unhallowed, which is the Prince of Vultures. After removing this card to the graveyard, shuffle the graveyard into the creature deck. Each time an Unhallowed is added to the line, adventurers may search a graveyard for the top Unhallowed and swap it out, but that's not going to do anything. Then we also get Goblin Scouts. We are going to defeat a revealed creature in the lineup who matches one of our trophy types, which we have an Unhallowed, so we can defeat this one, which has us Shuffle our graveyard back into the creature deck. Brings out the Scarecrow. I'm going to do 3 there, reducing this 4 to a 3. Use our cat to take this guy out. That's going to reveal a creature in the line. We'll go ahead and reveal here. Adventurer with no exhausted abilities must immediately exhaust 1. We don't have that problem. We reveal this. Oh, I don't know. That didn't need to be brought down just yet. I was thinking it was attacking that one. So we're going to shoot for 5 on this one, which will make that 6 of 5. And then we're going to transform so we can defeat a creature with a health of 7 or less than 7. Take care of the spider. Let's see. He gets increased health equal to that. We're going to use our familiar for 3. And let's see, do I want to use him up yet? Nope. Just going to use that to take care of the scouts, which is going to let us reveal another creature. Rat Swarm. He's a 13. We're just going to do a blood ritual to defeat the character or creature in first position. That's going to be worth 4. Use the familiar to finish him off. All right. That guy's a 5, 6, 7. 12. Zombie Horde. So he's going to be a 13 at the moment. Use a 12 on the soldier. This means we have to decrease the next value down to a 1. Unhallowed. Time Sound of Doom changes position in the line. Add a creature from the creature deck to the horde. So we want him dead now. Let's see. All right. Fortunately, that guy's got range. When resolving a direct attack, double the values of your dice against any creature type in your trophy collection. And we have an Unhallowed. Ooh, yes, so that's going to be 10 to take care of him. And the monk, Holy Water, defeat an undead creature in the first position. So that takes care of everything. So a lot of stuff going on there. I'm sure I missed something, but that's the basics of how to play. So a whole lot of dice rolls, a little bit of luck, and card manipulation. So as always, hope you enjoyed this playthrough. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.